What was the inspiration behind this album?
This album was tough to write. I played not lost. You're always my cost. I cheated, not lied. Oh, I didn't even try. Had I tread softly. The inspiration behind this album, honestly, it's just a journey, life's journey, of being a record that deals with. For me, it was a span of maybe 4 or 5 years. Went through a lot of hard stuff in that time period, where my writing was just kind of my way of dealing with it, dealing with like mistakes that I've made and having to, because there's always a consequence, so having to deal with the consequence of it, I would just write about it, and that's what birthed a lot of these songs. Not just the mistakes, but just the hard things that I went through over the years, and just dealing with emotions. What helped me deal with it was just songwriting. I really wanted to get across just being on a journey of just searching for purpose, and a journey for meaning in one's life, dealing with loss, dealing with hardships, dealing with making mistakes and hurting people, to being hurt, and kind of address those things with this record. And being as is like my first record, kind of it's like my introduction as an artist, and who I am as a person, because the music after this is like, it's still me as an artist, but it's like I start to go into different content. But I feel like I had to get through this record to really in a sense start to really find myself. So Forgive My False, what it really means is I thought it was a record of me asking people for forgiveness and that, but what it became was a record of me just finding myself and forgiving myself for and learning who I am as a person, even though I am a Christian, learning that I need to have my own faith. And it was a lot of, I realized like I had to ask myself, what did I believe in? And I couldn't really put a finger on it, other than my dad raised me to believe that. And so it's like it became a journey of me finding God, or a journey of me finding purpose, a journey of me finding meaning for my life, a journey of me finding that even though I made a lot of mistakes growing up, that I'm still worth something. I still have a story to tell. I still have something that I was put on this earth to do. And I really believe that's to make music. Should have been careful with your life. Should have been careful with your life.
I usually don't talk in the morning. Is he trying to get out? Wondering if I should like take his spot. Yeah, tired. You coming, right? You coming, right? What's up, bro?
Ready?
Ready as ever, B. We got to run through at the run through at the studio, and then we're going over to the venue.
Yeah, that's dope. dope, bro. I'm calling off tomorrow and everything, bro. I'm serious. And it starts at 8, right? So
Yeah.
what time you should show up? 7?
Doors are at 7, but if you reserve a table, it's whatever.
Alright, I'll reserve a table then.
Yeah.
I can't wait, man. I'm not excited, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope, man. I'm excited too. So where's what?
Bartender, please pour one more drink for me. 'Cause my journey's long and I've been wondering.
I remember when I was a little kid, I would take out pots and pans and used to beat on them with spoons. My dad saw that and finally bought me my first drum set when I was a kid. And just drumming with him in his bands or choirs. And that kind of graduated to just playing with different bands. I never really sang too much until we had a brown van growing up, and my dad was playing the soundtrack from Sister Act 2, which was one of my favorite movies growing up. And the song Oh Happy Day was playing, and when the guy hits that high note, I just kind of went for it. And once my dad heard it, he kind of figured out I could sing. And then from there, my dad had me singing in his choirs just for that song, and then I would go back to drum set after that song. But that's kind of one of the first times I realized I could sing, and one of my first moments singing in front of like a crowd, but congregation, so church.
And I'm afraid. It's my enemies. They
They're on marketing. All you need is YouTube anymore. So there's a billion talented people and everybody's putting stuff out.
That's what it is. Not all you need is YouTube anymore. It's like really that's what it was for that time when people started getting big. But
I don't know, bro. There's people that have YouTube shows like
I mean,
do you have any like nieces and nephews?
Doing it for a while, but I'm saying for now, someone starting out, it's hard to say go through YouTube, because when YouTube first came out, like when you first started doing YouTube videos, back in that time, people were blowing up.
Bro, when I was doing YouTube videos back then, I was getting hundreds of thousands of views, and it was all about just sitting in front of a camera and singing. Now every YouTube video is like high produced music videos,
but they're harder
lip
to find.
syncing. Nobody sings live on YouTube anymore. It's all lip sync music videos.
I did a video.
That's why your Ode to Mom thing was super dope.
I did a video and somebody commented like, "How do you only have like, I think I'm like a little bit of subscribers or whatever?" I was like, I don't pay attention to YouTube. I just do it that's how I upload them off.
No, but it
my
is
website.
baffling though.
But it's like, I don't know, people. There's just so much talent out there.
You got those people like, so my nephew, he watches YouTube every night. You know who Logan Paul is or Jake Paul? Neither do I. But I watched one of his. You know who he is?
Yeah.
I watched a couple of his videos. I'm like, why is this guy? He's an absolute idiot. He's got millions of followers.
What's he
and he's
do?
making a ton of money. Now he raps or something. There's like a couple rap songs, and they're such trash. But these kids are like 12 years old, and they're eating it up. I mean, if you want to make money, you got to get a 12-year-old market where their parents are buying the albums for them.
See, the thing when I approached this record, and I used to worry about like the money side of it, like, and I still do. Don't get me wrong. Like, I want to make money off of what I do, but
course.
like,
You want to be successful in your craft.
I enjoy making the music I make, and I feel like I'm doing something that matters.
Well, if anything, like you said last night, it's a chapter in your book. So it's like keeping a journal. In like 10 years, you'd be like, I remember I felt that way.
Yeah, it's probably from my house.
And I grew from that experience. If you guys are extra hungry, I got 2 left over. I can't finish it. I don't eat that much, man. I'm skinny. A twig.
Yeah, this is the coffee shop over there.
the truth hurts. So
I'm actually gonna check my mail first though.
Are you documenting this?
Yeah, the whole day.
Alright.
Can we do pour over to go?
Yeah.
You know what's gonna be funny? He's gonna be here, and then we're gonna see him at the show later.
You invite everybody to the show, don't you?
No, you're a special guy.
thank you.
That, do you want anything?
How long were you in the studio?
The first session was, the first week we did it was 4 days. We lived in the studio.
Yeah, that's
So
what I did.
I rented the studio for 4 days straight.
I did my whole
crazy.
project in 4 days.
And then
And I spent
but
$3 grand.
we've been recording this project for a little over a year now. So imagine how much time spent.
That's crazy.
It's like, you can tell she's like a bougie Joan.
Yeah, man.
You come out in a fur
Throw
coat.
blood on her fur coat.
About to.
She was in New York?
Like first of all, you come, you don't park, you just double park out and block the rest of the traffic. You're driving a Porsche.
Is that a Porsche?
Yeah, Caprice.
I don't have
Literally,
I don't have
like
any
that's
money and I'm
bougie
still
shit to
living a good
just pull up in front, and
Yeah.
and you you just block the rest of the traffic just so you can go get coffee.
life. White privilege.
My dad is my biggest inspiration as a musician. Being a musician himself, I think that was something that he had all of us as kids kind of somewhat involved in. And I think with me, once he realized that's what I wanted to do, just kind of always encouraged that and pushed that in me. Since I was a kid, he would play his one of his biggest favorite artists is James Taylor. So we played a lot of his records, Carole King, Roberta Flack, Sam Cooke. So listening to music like that kind of really instilled in me a love for storytelling and my songwriting. So I tried to, as a songwriter myself, I try to put that in my writing.
Round and round and round, the thought goes through your head. About sneaking around in some other woman's bed.
Hello?
But deep down,
What's going on?
deep down, you know it ain't right.
Hold on. Yo, bro, we're running really behind. We're on our way out though. I'm gonna be there at like 2:30. Like, get everybody set, run through, and then just set up my mic. I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna bring in my guitarist, plug right in, and then we'll blow through the set and then head out. Run through like Tomorrow Won't Leave Today, Missing Me. Focus on those. And then as soon as I get there, I'm gonna plug in. We'll run through the set and then head out by 4 o'clock. All right, we'll go from there, bro. I'll see you soon. All right, bro.
First memories as a kid was wait, what was the question?
You ready?
Hold on. Oh. Wow. Brown cow. My dad is my biggest inspiration. No, I'm not gonna nod, but my dad is my biggest.
People that would just laugh.
You want to know about me? I'll tell you about me. My dad is my brown cow. How now, brown cow?
You better leave.